Hey garden friends, welcome back to the channel. I'm Lori and today we're diving into the 10 vegetables you can still start in July here in central North Carolina. So let's get into it. In July, that southern sun is no joke, so here's what you need. Pick heat tolerant varieties. Mulch generously to keep those plants nice and cool. And don't forget to water deeply. We are actually using a drip line and we water in the early mornings. First up is bush beans. I have two different varieties here, and in 50 to 54 days, we'll be harvesting our beans. Next is okra. I already have some in the garden right now. It's doing incredibly well. I have 4 plants, but it's okay to even start a couple more. Okra loves the heat. Next is my zucchinis. I have 2 different types of zucchinis, and these are really fast growers. So even though I already have some here in the garden growing, I really want to go ahead and make sure I have some backup plants, just in case we get some vine borers on these plants. Next is my yellow squash. I actually am starting a whole nother yellow squash because I have one here in the garden, but he is just off to a really slow start. He's the only plant that I have, so I am going to go ahead and start a couple more of these yellow squash. This is my Sweet Mama Buttercup squash. I'm pretty sure I have enough time to do this guy. These guys have been performing incredibly well for me. They look fantastic. But one of my squashes isn't doing so well and I'm a little worried that I may lose them. So I'm going to start another batch of squash. So I have the perfect location to be planting these. These corn stalks won't be here much longer, so I can transition this bed to plant those Sweet Mama squashes. Next is my cucumbers. Although my cucumber plants have been producing really well, I am worried that these guys are gonna die off real fast because of the summer heat. So I am gonna start a couple more seeds of my cucumbers. This will actually be the 3rd batch of cucumbers for me. I did start one batch here. I have a little cucumber here and another little cucumber down a little bit farther down in the bed over there. So this is, again, just another backup in case I lose some of my cucumbers. Hey, if you're also growing something late in the summer, leave a comment down below so we know what you're growing in your garden. Next up is my collards. I just pulled out the last of the collards, so it's a good time to start a whole nother batch. I won't start these outdoors, I will actually start these indoors. Next up is Swish chard. These are so colorful in the garden. They're extremely heat tolerant, so this is a must. And it gives you the benefit of cut and come again greens all through the summer. And I don't want to forget about the kale. I have 2 different varieties of kale here. Again, these will be started indoors. I actually still have a little bit of the kale in the garden. This guy has been such a trooper. Usually all my kale is gone by this time, whether the bugs have gotten to it or it's just too much summer heat. This guy's been really doing well in the garden. I think I'm also going to try and experiment with my cherry tomatoes. I have lots of cherry tomatoes, but what I'm thinking about is taking one of my suckers. This one's probably a little bit bigger than I need. I'm going to try and cut them and transplant them and see if I can get another cherry plant started. This is probably the better size one for me to cut. I have had little success with these, but I am definitely going to try it again this year and see if I can propagate him and get a whole nother plant going. And finally, I don't want to forget about some of my herbs. I am going to go ahead and start some Genovese basil and some parsley. These guys have been really doing well in the garden, but I do want to have a second batch of the herbs started in the garden. So of course it started to rain while I'm doing this video, but there is so much more growing season in July, so hit that like button if you're also growing something late in the season. Thanks so much for watching. We'll catch you on the next video.